Welcome back to the Vet Files. I'm Dr. Alistair Pemberton, and if you are joining us for the first time today, I want to encourage you to go back and watch part 1 first, because everything we are about to cover builds directly on the foundation we laid there. But if you have already been with us through part 1, welcome back. Luna is doing well. Claire is feeling a great deal more confident than she was when she first walked through that door. And we still have a lot of ground to cover together. In part 1, we followed Claire and Luna from the moment they walked through that clinic door. We went through Luna's complete first health assessment: temperature, heart rate, gum color, all of it. We talked about setting up the right environment at home, and we covered the feeding foundations that every new kitten owner needs to have in place from day 1. And if you took even one thing away from part 1 and put it into practice, then it has already done exactly what it was designed to do. Prevention from day 1, and I am going to give you my specific product recommendations for both the UK and the US so that you leave this video knowing exactly what to ask for. We are going to go through the warning signs that should make you stop whatever you are doing and call your vet immediately. And we are going to follow Claire and Luna all the way through to the end of that very first week. So, whether you are a first-time kitten owner like Claire, or whether you have had cats your whole life and you just want to make sure you are doing everything right, part 2 is for you. So grab a cup of tea or coffee, depending where you're watching from, and let's get straight back into it. Because Luna's story is not finished yet, and neither, honestly, is the most important part of what I have to share with you today. One of the questions Claire asked me that I hear from almost every new kitten owner who sits across this desk, and it sounds like a simple question, but the answer matters far more than most people realize, is this: what should I actually feeding my kitten? Because what goes into Luna's bowl in these first months is not just food. It is the foundation of every organ, every bone, every muscle, and every system that Luna's body is actively building right now. And getting it right from the very beginning makes a difference that genuinely lasts a lifetime. The first rule, and I want you to really hold on to this one because it is the mistake I see most consistently in that very first week, is that whatever food Luna was eating before she came to you, keep feeding her that same food for at least the first 7 days at home. Her digestive system is already managing the stress of a completely new environment, new smells, new sounds, and entirely new people. Adding a sudden food change on top of all of that is simply too much for a gut that is already working hard just to keep up. 1 week of consistency first, and then transition gradually if you want to change. That is the rule. In terms of what I actually recommend, and these are products I genuinely stand behind based on real clinical experience, in the UK, the two I reach for most consistently are Royal Canin Kitten and Hill's Science Plan Kitten. Both are formulated specifically for kittens up to 12 months old. Both deliver exactly the right balance of protein, fat, and calcium that a growing kitten needs. Kitten's body needs at this stage of life, and both are consistently well tolerated across a really wide range of breeds and temperaments. They are not the cheapest options on the shelf, but in 25 years of practice, the difference in outcome that the right nutrition makes, that is worth every single penny. For my viewers in the United States, Purina Pro Plan Kitten and Hill's Science Diet Kitten are both products I recommend with genuine confidence. Both are backed by serious nutritional research, both are widely available right across the country, and both are formulated to meet the very specific nutritional requirements of a growing kitten through every stage of that first year. And here is something I need every owner watching today to understand. Adult cat food is simply not a substitute for kitten food, not even for a week, not even as a temporary measure. A kitten's nutritional demands are completely different from an adult cat's. And feeding adult food in these early months genuinely compromises the development that needs to happen right now. Feeding frequency matters every bit as much as what you choose to feed, and this is where I see owners make mistakes in both directions. From 8 weeks to 12 weeks old, 4 small meals a day is what Luna needs. From 3 to 6 months, that reduces to 3 meals, and fresh water available at all times, not topped up occasionally. Occasionally, not when you remember, always. And wherever possible, a water fountain rather than a static bowl, because kittens are instinctively drawn to moving water in a way that genuinely encourages.
Oh, I see.
Better hydration. Luna has already been making Claire's kitchen tap her personal water source since the day she arrived home, which tells me her instincts are already working exactly as they should. So, the right food for Luna's stage of life, fed at the right frequency, with fresh water always available. When you get those 3 things right consistently, day after day, week after week, What you are doing is giving Luna's body exactly what it needs to grow into the healthy, strong, and thriving cat she deserves to be. And that consistency, more than any single product or any single decision, is what makes the difference in the long run. Now, there is one area I consider every bit as important as nutrition, and it is something that genuinely cannot wait another day. Luna's vaccinations and parasite prevention. And that is exactly where we are going next.